Kakoma Eunice. I'm a lecturer here at Nortec. I teach HER, Heavy Equipment Repair Technician. And also I do take part in teaching ODFL courses in Diploma Automotive. Training now has quite improved because of the equipment that we've received from our sponsor, part of our co-partners, Volvo, and also the e-learning. So teaching has been simpler because we have a lot of references than before. In terms of training, like for me, I was one of the first people who were sponsored to go to South Africa. We did training in PT transmission. So the way we used to look at the PT transmission before and after the training has been different, because at least we know where to use precision tools and also special tools. So I've seen the training to improve, and also just the trainings that we've done from these experts that have been called to teach us here. It's been an improvement. What has to be changed? Actually now, in the same trainings, I think we need a lot of tools, because we find that most of the times when you have these projects, as we are dismantling, you find the challenge where maybe you don't have a certain tool. So before all this machinery comes, we need to have the tools, try the special ones, come together with the machines. And I think we also need this process. We realize that all the Volvo trainings, most of them, they've got to find parts through their process, what they call process. So that package is not available to us as that now. So if process can be available, it will be easy to learn or teach. The training so far, I first mentioned the one we did in South Africa under PT transmissions. Here we also did HT transmissions. We also did electrical basics one. We've done also hydraulics. I did for myself hydraulics one at Sandvik under this same project. And also there's been engine training here over the D3.8, other models of engines. Those are the courses that I've done under this program. I would say I was able to teach because even by then we used to teach using the laptop and the projector that we had. So with digital, we never had a problem. We could teach before the project began. For the equipment that we've received, I think the engines that we've received, I think also the transmissions, HTE and PT, I think they stand out. Everything to me is valuable. Yeah. Before the project, we had D5 engine, we had it, and also D6. As for D11, D13, D7, we never had. And the Mitsubishi ones that have come, we never had. The kind of being special is that these ones have come with the missing gadgets that were on the previous ones, especially the HT ones that I mentioned. The HTE that we had last time, they never had the complete, we couldn't see the flow of hydraulics properly, you couldn't locate where these components are supposed to be connected. But the fact that we've got these HTE that are like modern, it is special to me, because even a student is able to identify than where we used to teach in absence of some components. So for me, they are special. I wouldn't say it's behind. All we need is to update ourselves with the Dimension process, which is a day-to-day like updating of the equipment and the changes. Because like Volvo, the Volvo has told us that before they wake in the morning, they've got to check process. So meaning any change that will come will be changing together at the same time. So Notec is not behind, but what we just need to connect to the latest technology, like the software that we're talking about process. So if we can manage to buy that software, and all the time we're updating, I think we'll be on the same level with the world. E-learning, like for us, like for me, had a challenge because most of the times I find that the free time that you have to prepare for class, and then at a certain time again you have to leave Notec to go to CBU, meaning the time that we're going to come back will be after 21, which means for you to learn again, whether you're using the free internet or the buying bundles is a bit challenging. So I think because of time, e-learning for me has been challenging. From this project, I think just on the same, before, as I mentioned, if we can have more time to say we are going to do this course at such a time so that we plan, just the planning aspect it's a challenge. Otherwise, when they plan the course doesn't collide with others, it's okay. But when you find that most programs are colliding, that's where it becomes a challenge. Because there were times that sometimes they would want me to help in sensitizing girls out there. You find that the timetable that I have here also requires me to teach. Maybe that's the only time I have to teach that class. So unless I have my free time, that's when I am available to go and help. The way I used to think and look at most of the things, I think the approach also has changed because of the exposure. The project has given me more exposure, especially to places that sometimes we've gone that I haven't been, and learned one or two things. So I really appreciate the project. It really made something out of me that I can impact on others.